Hi guys, Dr. Berg here. In this video, we're going to talk about my best fat-burning philosophy, okay? Now, just to kind of educate you, there's 6 fat-burning hormones, okay? And so many people try to trigger those hormones, but it doesn't work. Why? Because these 6 fat-burning hormones are secondary. They can be influenced by other things and other hormones, okay? And mainly, when you try to trigger these things, you're actually doing something. Now, when you have the 3 fat-making hormones, okay, there's 3 of them, that's all about avoiding certain things, okay? So we have this choices that we make all day long. We can do certain things, we can eat healthy, or we can avoid things and not do things, okay? So if I were to ask you, what's more important, to eat healthy or to avoid unhealthy foods, what would you say? Well, I can't really hear you, so I'm just going to tell you. It's way more important, 1,000 times more important to not do certain things than to do certain things, okay? Why? Because these are the hormones that are dominating. The fat-making hormones are primary hormones, and they can crush these very easily. So in the presence of just a little bit of these won't work. So you have the person who says, well, I want to eat what I want and I'll just exercise to burn off the calories, right? That won't work because they just have enough of the wrong foods to nullify their progress. So all it takes is a small amount of the wrong thing to destroy a lot of good. I'm sorry, that's just what happens. So let's talk about what to avoid in these hormones. There's 3 main hormones. We have cortisol, okay? Cortisol is a stress hormone. So of course we want to avoid stress, right? It sounds easy, but it's not easy. So everywhere you go, there's stress. I like to dissect that a little bit more and really look at who in my life is stressing me out and just avoid those people. Could be at work, could be friends, family, whatever. Just avoid those people. Change your environment. Start to do things to lower stress. Go for long walks. Supplement your body with nutritional support. There's a lot of things you can do to reduce cortisol. And there's enough videos to talk about that. But here's the other thing. I have a lot of videos on this too. Insulin. We have to lower insulin. That means get the sugar out, get the refined carbs out, get the hidden sugars out, alcohol, juice, yogurt, in fact, breads, pasta, cereal, crackers, things like that. But also, eating in general stimulates insulin, so too many meals a day is bad. So we want 3 or 2 meals a day with no snacks. Very important, okay? But here's this other thing that I guess I want to put more attention on because a lot of people don't know about this. Estrogen is one of the main fat-burning hormones, and it gives the excess fat around the hip weight, in the butt, in the lower pooch. It can also make your upper arms kind of fat as well. And so women that get pregnant, boy, everything just kind of goes out of whack because of the spike in estrogen. Then you get the birth control pills, right? So you might say, maybe you're a guy, or maybe you say, I'm not on birth control pills and I don't have an estrogen problem. Well, where are we getting the estrogen? We are basically bathing with estrogen in the environment. The primary area that you would be exposed to estrogen is through the GMO foods. GMO is heavily exposed to herbicides, glyphosate. Glyphosate is very estrogenic. So GMO foods, especially corn and soy, and a lot of the sugars, which are beet sugars now, are just, you're just completely dousing yourself with estrogen. And the problem is it's not labeled. So I really, really believe this, and this is probably going to come out, probably not now, maybe a couple years in the future. If you go to other countries, people lose weight. In America, they don't. I think it's the GMO foods. That's my guess. Because even people that eat healthy, sometimes they don't lose weight because of the GMO effect. In other countries, they don't have the GMO. The food is just healthier. So I think this estrogen is a bigger problem because it's creating breast tissue in male bodies. It's creating a lot of cancer in female bodies and male bodies. So what I'm going to recommend is that you really pay attention to the type of food, the quality of food that you eat. Like, make sure it's organic. If it's organic, at least you know it's non-GMO. Because a lot of times they don't label it. Grass-fed is non-GMO. So you want to start looking at that. let's say you go to the store and you buy chicken and it says natural. That's like, those animals are fed so much GMO corn and soy, you're getting it on your body. So that could be the reason that's your body's out of balance and you're not losing weight. So I wanted to kind of just hit this weight loss from a different angle, and this is way more important than trying to trigger and just eating healthy. You have to focus on not doing certain things. All right? It's a little counterintuitive, but it's something to digest and think about. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.